I think if you look at where we are today and where we've actually come from, and I'll give you my own example. 23 years ago, we bought our first farm computer, and my father would be always a very progressive farmer, and he was very, very proud when he bought the first farm computer.
Was it as big as a house nearly?
It probably took half the size of the stage. But when the guy who was installing it, he was down his hands and knees. There was a thing called dial-up internet, for those who would remember dial-up internet. And Dad asked the guy installing it, he said, is this the newest, most up-to-date computer I can buy? And your man looked up at him and said, my dear man, he said, this was out of date 5 minutes ago. And if you look at where we've come to today, there's probably more power in my mobile phone in my pocket than that computer. Yeah. In 2002, I began Ag College. There's 25 in my class. Not everyone had a mobile phone. Where we've come from in that 15 years in Ag College alone, in terms of mobile technology and what that's doing on farms, is incredible. What the next 15 to 23 years will do for farms in terms of technology, it's going to be immense. When my father began farming, brute strength was the requirement for farmers. Today, it's all about IT, precision farming, smart ag, smart farming. We've moved on. We are farming our farms as businesses. If I go to my bank and I say, I want to purchase land, I want to buy a machine, I want to build a shed, it's a business plan. My father bought farms and then he went to the bank. Things have moved on so much more in the last 15 to 20 years, and what opportunities that's going to present for the next 15 or 20 years. You look at the grass message, like 10 years ago, grass was hardly being talked about. It was a source of fodder. Today, I see Eddie O'Donnell from Tipperary. He won the Grass 10 competition there recently in Moore Park. He's growing 15 tonnes of grass in his farm per year. That's generating huge extra income above the average base farmer. If we can get all those farmers that are below the average up to the 10 grazings per farm, growing 10 tonne of grass per farm, what that will do for farm efficiency and profitability and innovation will be incredible. You look at genomics and genetics, the EBI, the way EBI has developed. Some of my colleagues in Germany and Belgium, they're talking about 9,000 and 10,000 gallon cows, or litre cows. Geez, that's what they. But in Ireland, we're talking about kilograms of milk solids, and we're heading for 500 and 550 and 600 kilograms of milk solids per cow, off a cow is doing 5,000, 6,000 litres of milk. It's a completely different system that we're doing in Ireland that's delivering more efficiency, that's more environmentally sustainable in terms of carbon footprint, and helping our efficiency and productivity and profitability in the long term.